Afrobeat news. Looks like Young John is about to start dominating the Nigerian music industry, just like he did in the 2010s with his production work. Back then, Young John was mostly known for his production work. He was most popularly known as Young John the Wicked Producer. Then, whenever you hear Young John the Wicked Producer on a song, you definitely know that that song was about to become a hit. And this guy did a whole lot on the industry, man. Hits after hits, he was responsible for. In fact, I believe that Young John was responsible, single-handedly responsible for Lil Cash's career. Without Young John, there would be no Lil Cash. I mean, A Fair Joke, one of his biggest songs, was produced by Young John. Guess as well was produced by Young John. And aside from Lil Cash, Olamide as well benefited a lot from Young John production work. I mean, if you think about some of Olamide's biggest songs, like Bobo, Shakiti Bobo, aside from that, you think about songs like Story for the Gods. Young John had production work on those songs. Davido also, would attest to Young John, influence in his career as well. Him being very, very instrumental in Davido's, if I'm not mistaken, the Baddest album. So Young John have done his bits in the music industry in terms of production. I can very easily say that back in the 2010s, he would have been recognized as probably a top 5 producer in the industry. Anyway, move past that. 2022, Young John have come back, rebranded, fresh. Right now, it's signed to Chocolate City. He's come back as a musician. This guy is no longer just a producer, but he's also a musician, just like many other acts that we've seen that have turned from production to music and have done exceptionally well. People like Fuse, people like CK. Young John have rebranded, and this guy have followed in the path that Fuse and CK have made, because this guy is giving us back-to-back hits. Dada, which was from his Love Is Not Enough EP, came through and was a solid hit in the industry, was a chart-topping hit, and fans adored that song. Davido even jumped on the remix, and the song even blew up more. Now, move past that, Young John have come back again, this time with another song titled Extra Cool. And yeah, this song is just complete madness. It's a jam, and it seems like right now this song is topping the chart. This song will officially become the 3rd song to have displaced Asake from the #1 spot on the Nigerian top Apple Music chart. Now, before we even go to talk about Young John some more, let me just let you guys know this thing, right? Asake right now owns the Nigerian top 10 Apple Music charts without a shadow of a doubt. This guy released his album like over a month ago, and yet most of his songs are still in the top 10 spot on the Apple Music charts. And also, he has strongly held on to the #1 spot on the Apple Music chart. This guy is not letting go of that #1 spot easily, right? We've seen Wizkid, come through with Bad For Me, or is it Bad To Me, or something like that. And that song could not contend with Asake at #1 spot. At some point, it was even taken off the top 10 spots entirely. Then you had Ayra Starr that came through with Rush. Rush came through, he did his thing. He stayed at the top, like at the #1 spot for a little bit. Then Asake took back his spot at the #1 spot. So right now, the 3rd song to have been able to overthrow Asake from his #1 spot on the chart is Young John's Extra Cool. And you guys know that it's not an easy feat to overtake Asake right now, because Asake by far is one of the hottest acts in the Nigerian music industry, no doubt about that. His dominance is unmistakable. But Young John is coming through, another producer turned musician is coming through. And it's beginning to look like these producers that we have that are responsible for some of the biggest hits that our favorite celebrities or favorite musical acts are singing, they might know a thing or two on making music generally. Like, this pattern is beginning to form where every producer can make great music as well. But guys, here, tell me what do you think of this particular one. Young John, the Wicked Producer, now musician, is dominating the Nigerian chart. And guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, as well as turn on post notification, and stay tuned for more. Afrobeats related entertainment and just coming at you. Mafuna guys. Peace.